Hello everyone, welcome to Numerology predictions for 2025. Let's find out your personal year number and what it means for the year ahead, the potential, the ups and downs. Indeed, every month of the year we can make predictions. It's truly amazing. If you're new to my channel, of course, check it out. It's all about Vedic astrology. And if the video is good for you, give it a thumbs up and share it around too. Thank you. Let's go. As soon as 2025 begins, one of these numbers will be driving your destiny. But what you should understand is that 2025 itself has its own number, the number of the year, and this will affect everybody. You see, everyone, when we add up number 2 to number 2 to number 5, we come to number 9. 9 is the energy, is the number of 2025. This will affect everybody equally. Number 9 is the number of culmination, the highest single digit, the finalization, the ending. Something is coming to its conclusion. This is very important to understand. And number 9, everybody, is the number of Mars, the number of Mangala, as we say in the Vedic system. Mars's energy is so direct. He is a fighter. He is an army general. He will not take anything lying down. So everybody gets a real surge of Martian energy in this year. And yes, he is the god of war, so warlike situations come to a culmination. Long drawn out wars in the world come to a final stage. But he's not the planet of peace, that's the thing. He's not about negotiation, he's about fighting. So it can be painful, it can be dramatic. Mars will end the conflict, but sometimes it can be a little bit disturbing. We have to be open to this possibility. On the positive side, though, Mars gives to everybody energy and motivation. Is there something in your life that's been hanging by a thread? Something you just can't complete, you know you have to do, but you just can't get the motivation? From the beginning of 2025, this will be a surging factor of energy and determination. Everybody will suddenly get on top of stuff. This is a most marvelous factor. And Mangala is the energy of discipline. He is the planet that gives discipline, that gets you on with the job, gets you getting up in the morning, gets you doing that exercise routine, gets you to the gym, definitely. So if there's any area in your life, everybody, anything at all, where you have lacked discipline, you will find the ability to hone in on it if you use this motivating Mangala energy that will be available to everybody in 2025. A problem, though, is there is danger from conflict. In the world itself, conflict comes up suddenly. Well, you might say that's been there for ages, yes, but it will become magnified in 2025, most certainly. And this conflict energy is not just in the world itself, war zones, politics, all of that. No, this can happen in our personal life. Don't be surprised if all of a sudden in the workplace, friendship, network circles, family, relationships, anywhere at all, neighborhood, suddenly people are getting really touchy. People are really up for a fight sometimes, up for some arguments, confrontation. Expect it to happen. That's what number 9 will of necessity bring about. People can't hold stuff inside anymore. It's all going to come out. On a different level, though, number 9 is about high ideals. Number 9 is number of humanitarian factors. And Mangala has this side as well. Mangala is about protection. Mangala, Mars, is about protecting the weak, vulnerable, those who cannot fight for themselves. He is determined to be their hero. And this gives us all a choice, 2025. Do we put this heightened energy, enthusiasm, discipline into helping others? Humanitarian effort, helping weaker people, vulnerable people, poorer people, sick people, all of those things, non-human beings as well? Or do we just focus on ourselves? See, Mars energy is confrontational, is violent, and we have to become non-violent in an atmosphere of difficulty and striving, and then we actually become protected. Mangala is the protector. So to become protected, we have to have these high ideals for certain. because the more we use this energy to help others, the more we will become protected. This is actually a very important factor this year. And the reason I'm mentioning it is because people become tendency to have a high ego this year. Many people who are not very egotistical, all of a sudden they're becoming, hey, what about me? People think about themselves more than others, and the whole Mars energy becomes destructive. Avoid this, everybody. Yes, I have just said people will become very touchy. Conflicts develop where they've never been before, expected, but stand aside from it. That is my best advice to you all. By the way, take note, if your birthday, no matter what month, is the 9th, 18th, or 27th, because this adds up, of course, to number 9. If this is your birthday, this year is a turning point. It's a revolution in your destiny. So all the more reason to keep to those high ideals, and so much can be accomplished. Another factor, if you have your horoscope, whether it's Western astrology or Vedic astrology, and you know the house position of Mars, Western astrology use a sign for house system, by the way. This will give you another insight into 2025. Let's have a quick look. If Mars is placed in the 1, 4, 7, 10 houses, these houses here, 1, 4, 7, 10, the cardinal or Kendra houses, you're going to be pretty manic this year. This is a non-stop go-getter year for you. But watch for the ego conflict. The potential for ego conflict is huge this year. Keep yourself out of it. If you have Mangala in the 5-9 axis, 5th house, 9th house, you're going to get very much creative potential. But again, ego becomes heightened. You could waste money this year. You could lose money because 5th house, 9th house has that potential. But if you give in charity, if you are caring, generous, protecting other people, wow, Mangala will protect you. And this year will be a marvelous revelation for you. You will find a new strength inside. 5 and 9, Mars in your chart. Probably the best of all position, though, is if you have Mangala in your birth chart in the 3rd house, 6th house, 11th house. Wow, you're going to be fighting all right, but in a very disciplined way. Your discipline becomes so tight. You will improve health, wealth. You will get the job. You will compete and win. You will do things in a very tight schedule as well. It's a year for definite accomplishment if you have Mangala 3, 6, 11 in your horoscope. A little bit of caution, though, if Mars should be in the 2nd house, the 8th house, 12th house, because here Mangala's energy becomes internalized, and this can be dangerous. Mars in the 8th, 12th and 2nd makes you very anxious, and they can make you say things out of turn. All of these positions, you could get into conflict so easily, quarrels. You could say things you wish you hadn't said. You need to get away from it all, get into some meditation, calming factors, and let the ego conflict go. Don't think about win, win, win. Think about give, give, give. This is the point. If you do this, you will be the winner. You will feel happier, more content, I promise you. Let's calculate your personal year number, everybody. For this, you just need the month of your birth and the date of your birth. That's it. We don't need the year. Let's go. Here is your first step, everybody. Your date of birth, as I say, not the year. I've made up 4 random birthdays. Say you were born on the 1st of Jan any year. We add up 1 plus the month, first month. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 24th of Feb. 2 plus 4 plus 2, February, equals 8. 20th of July. 2 plus 0 plus 7 equals 9. 31st of December. 31 plus 12 equals 43, comes to 7. Why? Because we have to add a double digit together. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Of course, here I could have done it differently. I could have done 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 7. Either way, it will be the same result. The second step is to take that number and add the number to number 9, because 2025, as we've seen, is number 9. So in this way, for the 1st of Jan, it came to number 2, we add 2 to 9, the number of the year, and it comes to number 11. Then we add 1 and 1 together. This becomes a 2 personal year for you. The 24th of Feb, we saw came to number 8. We add 8 to 9, comes to 17. 1 and 7 is 8. It's an 8 personal year. 20th of July came to number 9. 9 plus 9 for 2025 equals 18. 1 and 8 equals 9. It's a 9 personal year. 31st of December came to number 7. We add 7 to 9 for 2025. It comes to 16. 1 and 6 equals 7. It's a 7 personal year. Now, here's something else to watch out for. These master numbers, these high-level vibrations, such as number 11, number 22, number 33, we could even go on, 44, etc. When you see these doubled up numbers coming just before you bring it down to a single digit, take note, they give a special vibration to the year. I'm going to tell you what to do about this if you see them. Let's have some examples first of all. So we've just seen one actually, 1st of Jan. If that was your birthday, 1 plus 1 plus 9 for this year, of course, gives you number 11 before you bring it down to your 2 personal year. It is still your 2 personal year. But because number 11, power number, master number, came first, there's a special vibration. Here's another example, 13th of September, 1 plus 3 plus 9, September plus 9 for this year. It comes to number 22. When you add them together, of course, it's your 4 personal year, definitely. Read for that, most certainly. But because it came to number 22, it's a special sort of 4 year. So what does it mean for you then? If you've got a 2 personal year, but number 11 came first, you got a 4 personal year, but 22 came first. It means there's a storm energy coming because these master numbers, power numbers, are Rudra, storm energy. This is not negative. This gives you extra power. Use it carefully. So it's a tipping point year when these powerful master numbers show up for you like this. You should check the video on my channel, Power Number Master Numbers. The link is below. There I specifically tell you what to expect with this number 11, 22, 33, because these are the most likely to turn up. And believe me, you don't want to get blown away by the storm. You want to use the energy wisely. Check the link below. Very important, everybody. The tips for understanding your personal year number. The first thing you must get right. The personal year starts on the 1st of Jan for everybody. It doesn't start on your birthday. You see, the new year, the new vibration, this time Mars energy 2025 starts on the 1st of Jan for everybody. Therefore, your personal number changes on the 1st of Jan, not on your birthday. That's an astrological factor. That's a different thing. There's conflicting information out there because people have got confused between astrology and numerology. So your numerology personal year number starts 1st of Jan. When does it end? Well, it starts to get weakened at the end of the year, October, November, December, when the next year's vibration comes in. So don't miss the boat. Don't wait for your birthday thinking that's my new personal year number. No, it isn't. It's starting on the 1st of Jan. Don't miss the boat, everyone. If your personal year is a 1 year, then wow, this is tremendous because you are combining energy of Surya. Surya, the sun, is number 1 with Mangala. Talk about creativity. Talk about initiative and power to decide new beginnings. From the beginning of the year, you are starting something new. You are ready to leave the past behind in 2025. But it's up to you. You can't expect anybody else to make this happen. There is absolutely no point asking your spouse, your partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, kids, colleagues, boss, anybody for help. You take the first step and they will follow. That's the key to 2025. But the key to this 1 year in 2025 is you need discipline, mega time. You've got to discipline yourself, focus completely, and then almost anything is possible. Whether it's moving home, new job, self-employment, new career, working from home, changing something, becoming more artistically creative, brilliant. Taking the initiative needs a real discipline because Mongala rules 2025, and without discipline, it won't come together. But you've got to pace yourself as well. Mars and the Sun together can make you overactive, over enthusiastic if you can actually be that. Take it slowly, pace yourself step by step. As I say, discipline, planning, creativity, anything is possible. When you start in this number 1 year tends to be positively continuing for the next 9 years. It just gets stronger and stronger. It's a great year to get married, commit in a relationship, definitely. So you don't have to start a whole new enterprise, whole new relationship, new job, but beginning in some new way, starting a new resolution. If there's any year when a New Year's resolution becomes important, it's in a 1 year. You can make it work this year. So push out the boat and don't be afraid. This is your year. You've been waiting for this. If it's a too personal year for you, it's a year for cooperation. You've got to join with others. Doing it on your own, you don't even want to do it anymore. You want to be with other people. You need to cooperate. That's what's going to make you happy in your workspace, teamwork, going it with other people. You will get so much accomplished. 2 year is a year for family concerns, joining with your family, making family concerns priority, friendship as well, bringing harmony between people now. It's a number 9 year for everyone. I've just told you, check the beginning of the video, there's a lot of conflict out there and you will be the one to make things easier. You will be the mitigator. You will be the one bringing harmony where there is disharmony in this 2 year. But it's an emotional year, that's for sure, because Mars is involved, a bit of an emotional roller coaster, maybe. Now, the moon, of course, and Mars don't get on, as I say, and that's a problem because you want to be close. You become insular about family, close friends, all of this, which is good. You can get closer to your family, closer to your friends. You can find harmony between them. But it's tough this year because it's a number 9 year. In a 9 year, everybody's getting on their soapbox. Everybody's kicking off a little bit. You know what I mean? I spoke at the beginning of the video. So this can make it harder to find harmony. So it's a very good year for your domestic space, perhaps making the home more comfortable, putting effort into it. Mars energy comes as well, don't forget. So making home changes, renovations, all of this can be good, but don't get into arguments about it. That's what could happen, you see. And the bigger picture is, of course, that this is a year for humanity, but 2 year is about getting a bit insular. You've got to expand yourself, cooperate with wider networks, help other people, become charitable, become involved beyond the family. It won't be so easy, but if you do that, you will feel even more content. 2 year is about what you can give, not just what you can get, but as you give, so much more comes back to you. A real feeling of belonging, of being part of something bigger than yourself, you see. That's what can happen in a 2 year in 2025. Are you in a 3 personal year in 2025? Wow, this is a combination of Jupiter's energy, number 3, with the energy of Mongala. This is truly fantastic. It's a restless energy, but a total expansion of your life. You can expect that your social life, specifically friendship, network circles, network, colleague circles, everything completely expands this year. And you feel this need to explore, travel, and it is always helpful to do so. If you're a student or studying or thinking of studying anything at all, full-time education, part-time education, any subject, particularly, by the way, astrology, because Jupiter and Mongol together is fantastic for that. You will get good results. You will do very, very well this year. A 3-year means romance could be there if you are seeking it, or if you are in a long-term relationship, it can get closer. You can have kids, you can move home, you can expand life, you can travel together, do something special together. But don't forget, drama is a possibility. And this year, when it's a Mongolar energy as well, Mars and Jupiter, wow, expect a little bit of drama to come into all relationships. But don't let it be negative, though. Keep everything on the upward movement, because it can be, because things happen unexpectedly, because Jupiter Mars brings a fast, changeful atmosphere. But don't get into negative quarrels, ego conflicts. Check the beginning of the video. Jupiter should help you to come above this. That's the good thing. So expand, explore, travel, educate yourself, move job, get promotion. Do not be afraid to move through the door which is opening to you in whatever area of your life. It is surely opening in this 2025 when you are in a 3 personal year. If you're in a 4 personal year, 2025, wow, talk about energy. You see, 4 is the number of Rahu, the number of the north node of the moon. But Rahu and Mongol are malefic planets, and this influence means you're going to be a little bit tense this year. You've got to make some changes, you want to make a change, and yet at the same time, it doesn't always seem right. There's a big thing you have to understand here. Number 4, Rahu's number is a materialistic number. It's about working hard, material concerns, business, etc. Very, very good. Building something from scratch, excellent, but it's a long-term project. You have to make many sacrifices to get things off the ground in a 4-year. Now, don't think of this as a negative thing, because actually, the harder you work, the more the gains long term. You will feel like working. Mongola's energy can help you here. Mongola will give you discipline, determination, focus. Check the beginning of the video. So, wow, the amount of work you will accomplish in this 4 personal year, 2025, I promise you, will be phenomenal. And this isn't just career, this is home. This is anything about personal projects, anything which you want to accomplish. You have the discipline to achieve it. This is a very special factor. But as I say, it's not easy because everyone's in a confrontational mood and you may feel stress in the work environment. But here's the thing. If you change your job by pushing ahead yourself in a 4-year, because it's a stick with it year, you could make a mistake or you could not know what you are really getting into. However, if something comes to you unsought, if there's some surprising opening, Rahu is all about surprises, that is absolutely fine. That is honing in on this Rahu 4 energy. It's up to you what you decide to do. Rahu is the unexpected, and sometimes partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, colleagues, friends even have difficulties, and you are called on to help. You are called on to make sacrifices for other people. That's okay. You will do it so well. You are going to help so many people and yourself this year. There's a real feeling of accomplishment, even though it is non-stop. There's no doubt. Another factor, 4 is half of Saturn. Saturn is about building. So number 4 is very good for constructing anything. If you are into that, building, making a home maybe, making changes, repairs to your home, renovating your home, turning it around, moving the furniture, anything, you will make it better. You can make your home environment hugely improved. You can build anything successfully this year, but you're using what you have. You are not going outside of the current situation because 4 is a definite year for stability. And of course, this is a Mongol year. Mars and Rahu can be enemies. So there is a bit of a warning here. If you are a business person, independent person, if you want to do some great big change to your whole business structure, take advice. Don't do anything spur of the moment. Rahu can be deceptive. Mongol can bring competition, enemies into the business situation. Slow and steady, caution, and you will get through this year, even make profit. But don't go off on a tangent. That doesn't help so much in a 4-year. If it's your 5 personal year in 2025, everyone, 5 is the number of Mercury. Mercury is the switch point, Wednesday, middle of the week. Remember, this is the change point. This is when your life picks up from that stability or maybe stuckness last year and things start to move on in a very exciting way, some of you. First thing is you get really itchy feet. You're itching to travel. You want something new, exciting. You're bored with the same old routine. This is the definite energy of Mercury. But don't forget, 2025 is a Mars year. And Mars will push you into some risky behaviors this year, or even risky circumstances. So take it easy. Don't push out the boat too far. That's all I can say, because Mercury, Mars, you can make a few mistakes, but I can't say any more than you're going to have a great time exploring new environments. Definitely traveling. You will be constantly on the move in 2025. If you want to change your job, start a new business, start a new enterprise, this is the year. Apart from number 1 year, 5 year is the only year when that new enterprise really takes off successfully. 5 vibration, 1 vibration are good for business, money, new beginnings, new job, promotion, something different, something that is outside of the norm. You can definitely go for this. And that means home moves as well. Job move, home move, even relationship changes can be there for some of you. If you are seeking romance, love relationships, number 5 year definitely gives you excitement, sometimes falling in love quickly. But Mercury and Mars are in conflict with each other, so it can be exciting, but sometimes do you really gel? Do you really get on? If you do, give it some time, because 6 year is much better for permanent commitment. In a long-term committed relationship, communication becomes so important this year. Don't forget, it's a Mongol year overall. People are getting a little bit egotistical, excited, definitely, and you can get into arguments with your spouse this year. Try to get agreement, travel together, do something different together. This can definitely help, but keep communication open. That's the most important advice. And Mercury is about learning. Mercury is about learning something new. Students get a fantastic feeling this year. You pick up things so easily, you learn so quickly, but you may get diverted by your social life. That could be a problem. And Mercury is business, money, so new business deals, as I say, new enterprise are definitely favored. But you have to make quick decisions because Mongol is involved. There can be a lot of competition to deal with. So all of this keeps you on your toes. A definite year for new opportunities. Some of you escape as well. Just want to do something really different, go somewhere completely exciting and new. All of these things are stimulating and favorable to you in a 5 personal year. If it's a 6 personal year, 2025 for you, this is the year of Venus Sukra. This is the year for love and romance, definitely. It's the year for marriage, making commitments. But you see, what it's really all about is making a choice in some area of your life. Romantic, personal, relationships, work, home, anything. You have to make a choice. Do you go this way, that way? That's what 2025 will be about. And of course, it's a Mars year, so you don't have any time to make this choice. That's the problem. You've got to make it fast. And this can be a little bit disturbing. Venus and Mars together is a disturbing influence. Venus and Mars do not get on, no matter what you may hear in other spheres. Believe me, they are not happy companions. So what does this mean? Does this mean your whole relationship's going to fall apart? Far from it. You can become more committed. You can become definitely happier this year in your relationship, but only when you make a commitment to it. You can't go on with a non-committed relationship 6 year. If you've been having some fun romance 5 year, you've got to make a decision about it in this 6 year. Because it's about domestic issues, moving in together, settling, having a home together, having children, definitely, and moving home, changing domestic sphere for everybody is very important in this 6 year. Now be careful, not everybody physically moves home, but many people think about it 6 year. Where will you be happy domestically? What sort of home do you desire? This becomes one of your top priorities in 2025 when it's your 6 year. So yes, many people do commit, marry, start having children or have more children, move home, improve the home, do something that makes your whole daily life feel more harmonious. And Venus rules cars, vehicles, motorbikes, something such as that. The luxuries in your home, they will change. Some of you sell a car, buy a car. You're concerned about these things as well. You have to make big decisions. All of these things are not easy decisions. Decisions. That's what a 6 year is all about. And don't forget, Mars is courage. So actually, it can be helpful that it's in 2025 for you in your 6th personal year, because Mangala gives you courage to make the decision. Decision can be hard to make for some people. So sometimes you have to say goodbye to a relationship. You have to move out of a home. Sometimes even you have to get divorced. These things happen. Sometimes you have to make the final commitment to marry. You have to get serious. You have to make changes to your home. If you commit to having children, that's a huge thing. You have to do it seriously. So Mars will give you the courage to take these steps, and then you can find satisfaction knowing that you have made the right decision. So don't be afraid of making a mistake. A 6 year is good for consultation. Talk to other people, listen to them. They will always give you support, good ideas in a 6 year. If 25 is a 7 personal year for you, everyone, it's the year of K2, the south node of the moon. And K2 is a non-materialistic energy, but the other energy is Mangala. 2025, check beginning of the video, which affects everybody. Combination of Mangala and K2 is extremely dramatic. But they have a lot in common. They are both violent. They are both pushing forward. They have no patience. Neither K2 nor Mangala have any patience whatsoever. So that's what you have to watch out for. The biggest pitfall will be impulsive action. Take it slow. Don't make sudden moves, sudden decisions, sudden choices in this 7 personal year in this 2025. Because what the emphasis is on spirituality, is on deep knowledge. It's that deep spiritual wisdom that will heal you. You need healing. This is a year to pay attention to your inner needs. Top priority. Comes before everything else, I promise you. The biggest boon is to study, get into spiritual factors, go on pilgrimage, meditation every day, learning about metaphysical factors. K2 and Mars rule astrology. What a year for occult study, astrological study. You will make the most phenomenal progress if it is your thing, most definitely. It's a searching energy and a restless energy. K2 is headless. Number 7 is always moving, always going somewhere. You're not quite sure where you want to go, but you want to go there. That's the thing. You want a change of scene. Foreign lands, they can be helpful to you, some of you, or even in your locality, exploring different places. This is the number 7 energy. Going somewhere where you've not been before. This is stimulating and healing for you as well. The 7 year brings back people you haven't seen for some time, people you haven't spoken to for ages. Even people who have come from past life come into your experience. So very deep connections come to many other people in this 7 personal year. So don't worry too much about all those practical things. The home, your job, your career, your relationship even. They will truly take care of themselves if you attend to this inner healing journey this year, this spiritual quest. Whatever spirituality means to you personally, you have got to follow it. You've got to find more meaning in life than just surface materialistic factors. But you see, it's a short period of time. Don't forget, as soon as October, November comes, as I said earlier on in the video, that new vibration comes in, the 8 energy comes. You'll be getting much more serious, ambitious, all the rest of it then. So enjoy the journey while it lasts. If it's your 8 personal year 2025, just look at the figure 8. It's the karmas coming back. As you sow, you will reap this year. And hopefully that's going to be great for you, because all that hard work you've done over the last 7 years, finally, you get those material gains. You get that business breakthrough. You get that promotion. You get the job you've been looking for. Many of you get a very powerful position indeed. At the very least, you get something you've been working towards, something you've been hoping for. So don't be surprised all of a sudden doors open. People say, here it is. Take it. It's what you've wanted to happen. Here it is at last. And very often people retire completely from a job or change a whole career stream. Think, no, I've come as high as I can get here. I need to do something different. Now, that's fine. It's a good year for those decisions. It's definitely good. But this year, it's a Mars vibration 25. So make sure that you give yourself something else to do, or you're going to feel at a complete loose end. Because an 8 personal year means you need to feel that you are doing something meaningful, even in retirement. Remember that. And of course, this Mars-Saturn energy coming together, watch out for a controlling tendency in this 2025. It could be there if it's your 8 year. You could even be trying to micromanage everybody without even realizing what you're doing. So conflicts come. This could be in your personal relationship, in your work environment, even with your friends. Be careful. Don't try to control people. It's because you seek stability, but stability will be there. Success will be there. Towards the end of the year, October, November, you get a little bit anxious because the 9 vibration coming in. Give yourself time for relaxation. You've deserved success. Now you have it. But don't be all work, no play. Make time for your relationships in this year. It's really important. If it's your 9 personal year in 2025, it's already a 9 year for everyone. So this is a very important year indeed. It's a year when everything comes to a head. It's a culmination year. The whole energy is of finishing something off, not beginning something new. But because it is already a Mars active year, and number 9 is all about Mars, you're going to be spinning. There's going to be so much going on. You won't know what is happening to you. All of a sudden, there's not a moment to yourself, I promise you. But still, you need to focus, because your whole focus should be on sorting out what is not needed in your life. 9 year is not a year beginning business, beginning relationship even. Yes, you can meet somebody new, get to know them, but make the big commitment next year. That's the best way forward. It's not an energy for forward planning. What you start now doesn't tend to continue unless you started at the end of the year after October. What you should be doing is decluttering, using that Mars energy to sort out all the junk in your life, all the stuff you don't need in the home. Wonderful. Chuck it out. You're going to feel so relieved when you do these needed tasks. Any tasks uncompleted, work which you've not completed, study which you've not done as a student, that big file that is just sitting there, but you don't want to look at that stuff. do it now. Complete tasks, declutter, you will feel wonderful. Sometimes things end, friendships end, work ends, or something just suddenly ends. That can happen in a 9-year. Let it go. It was meant to end now. Do not think, oh, this is the worst thing to happen to me. No. Next year, you're starting a whole new journey. The biggest problem about this 9-year, though, 2025, is that the ego of everybody is super high. And you are a very courageous, determined person this year, and you're going to come up against conflict situations. Whatever you do, don't rise to the bait. Do not get into conflict in your work situation, home life, relationship, anywhere. Try to put your energy into positive tasks, not endlessly arguing. You will never win the argument, even if you seem to do so, because 9 years doesn't give you satisfaction from those things. Don't forget, 9 number is about helping others, and you will have to help others. Others will be coming to you left, right, and center seeking your help. Just watch for it to happen. Some of you even become like a hero or like a heroine this year. There's a moment that comes and you have to help, and you're the one who's there to do it. You are courageous. You are brave. This is wonderful. You are doing good karmas for your future this year. Even if you don't realize it, that's what you are doing. Don't forget, it's a culmination. Things are closing down because 9-year means endings. But you know, endings can be positive times because you can't see the future clearly until you get to the beginning of next year. Next year is a brand new beginning, a completely different chapter. Now, here's another level of numerology. Yes, you know your personal year, but what about every month in the year? You can plan ahead with this. It's so fantastic. What will each month of 2025 bring you? Here's an example how to work it out. Once you have got personal year, it's easy to find every single month. Let's pretend we are in a 1 personal year, and I will use this as an example of how to work out individual months. So if you're in a 1 year, you add number 1 to the number of the month. January, first month, 1 plus 1, it's your 2 month. February, second month, add 1. 1 personal year, it's your 3 month. March, third month, add 1, it's your 4th month. September, 9th month, add 1, it's your 1 month. Each personal month goes like this, just like the years, but smaller time frame. 1 month, new beginning. 2 month, cooperate with others. 3 month, have a good time, social life, fantastic. 4 months, work hard. That's what it's all about. 5 month, get out there, communicate, travel, meet new people. Business decisions are very good. 6 month, yes, more decisions, but it's about personal life. Love life becomes crucial. Children, big things happen. 7 month, it's all about spirituality, meditation. Don't make big decisions now. 8 month, you know what you have to do. Go for the job. Things happen. 9 month, don't begin anything. It's not a time for that. You can even micromanage your life and find the number for every day. You will find this incredibly helpful. I've been doing this for years, and it's always amazed me how exact this can be. So the smaller the period of time and day is the smallest, the stronger the numerological vibration is. This really works. Let's learn how to get the personal days. Once you've done this, you know, you will start to do it in your head. It's just so easy. Say you're in a 4 personal year and you're in January in that 4 personal year. January is your 5 month because, as we've seen, 1 plus 4 equals 5. So in that 5 months, let's work out each day of January. Once again, it's so easy. 1st of Jan, first day, plus 5. Because that's the month, it's your 6th day. 2nd of Jan, 2nd day plus 5, the month, it's your 7th day. 3rd of Jan, 3 plus 5, 8 day. 4th of Jan, 4 plus 5, 9 day. And on you go. Now you want to find number for every day in this 5-month. So easy. Just take the day number and add 5. 1st of Jan, 1 plus 5, it's your 6th day. 2nd of Jan, 2 plus 5, it's your 7th day. 3rd of Jan, 3 plus 5, it's your 8th day. 4th of Jan, 4 plus 5, it's your 9 personal day. Your 1 personal day, what do you want? You can get it on this day. 2 personal day, you have to cooperate with other people, but that can be helpful. 3 personal day, expansion, friendships, social life, fantastic. 4 personal day, hard work. 5 personal day, change, communicate, exciting information can come. 6 personal day, domestic issues, kids, family, love affairs can be very good. 7 personal day, spiritual matters. 8 personal day, success, business. Make those big decisions. Sometimes you can get success unexpectedly. 9 personal day, this is the day, take care. Nothing you do works out as you expected. There's so much going on, you're spinning. Nothing seems to be working out right. 9 personal day, chill out. It's not the day to begin anything. Check out your yearly astrological predictions up on the screen right now. And if you're new to my channel, sub below to learn more about Vedic astrology. Goodbye for now, and God bless everyone.